Robert Martin is suing West Vadco for age discrimination. He was one of 50 people working in the engineering department of West Vadco's envelope division, and he was laid off at age 54. So defendant, take your case.
Oh, I have plenty of evidence here. You can see I did a complex statistical test. On one side there is the people who are not fired. They had an average of 46.1818 of their age. Standard deviation, which means the amount that people generally can go between the average age, and a population of 22 people in the people who are not fired. And the other group, there is everyone that was fired. They had an average age of 49.8571 with a deviation of 13.1576. That means they can have about a pretty big difference, considering they can easily then go beneath the age of the people who weren't fired. They had a population of 28. Now, after doing a two-sample Z test, I found my hypothesis, the null hypothesis to be exact, which is what I'm assuming is correct until I prove incorrect, is that there is no difference between the ages of the people fired and the people not fired. The alternate hypothesis, which is what I'm trying to use to prove the null hypothesis wrong, is that the age of the people not fired is less than the age of the people fired. Now, after doing the whole complex calculations, which I'll spare the details, we found a z-score of negative 1.869. Well, to conclude, the p-value then relates to something that's called an alpha level, which is 0.05. We use the alpha level to determine whether or not the p-value can be used to reject the null hypothesis. The p-value of 0.1385, which is higher than 0.05, as basic math will tell you, thus means that the null hypothesis cannot be rejected. To conclude everything, this means the people fired and the people not fired may still be equal! Take that, plebeians!
This is not sufficient evidence because you assumed it was a simple random sample, so we don't know how reliable this is since you chose the people. And there's still a 5% chance of error because of your choice. Even if we ignore the simple random sample, there still can be a type 2 error where the null hypothesis is accepted when it should have been rejected.
I assure you,
It's not SRS, you don't know how reliable it is. There's still 0.5% chance of error. You don't know, you really don't know.